Hey vinyl community, it's Dwayne Rock and Doc back again with another video. This time we're going to look at mail order online vinyl finds from January 2026. Starting off with some stuff I got from a guy on Discogs. His title on Discogs is Z-E-E Terrible on Discogs. Picked up this one. It's a compilation album, a double album called Ho Dad Hootenanny, and it's a bunch of mid-60s garage rock. I think there's some surf rock in there, and this is volume 2. It's called Hootenanny 2. There is a volume 1. It's on Crypt Records. You can see there in the corner, but it's no longer available. You can still get this one from Crypt, but the first one's not available. And so I really like this stuff. I'm gonna have to try and find somebody on Discogs, I guess, that has this. There's a inner jacket that a little blurb about every single, and once again, this is one of those ones where a lot of obscure 45s from the 60s. Most of these bands on here I've never heard of, which is a good thing. You get to hear a lot of bands you haven't heard before. But when I was like I said, if you've watched some of my other videos, when I go to places to order stuff online, I don't usually like to get just one album, because it's usually the postage for one album is crazy. So I try and get some other stuff. And from this guy, he didn't have a lot of LPs that I wanted, but I did find a bunch of 45s that I wanted. Starting off with Johnny Kidd and the Pirates with the song Dr. Feelgood. Besides the fact that I like Johnny Kidd and the Pirates, I got this single just for that song Dr. Feelgood, because one of my favorite British pub rock bands is called Dr. Feelgood. Maybe they got the name from this song from Johnny Kidd and the Pirates. There's the B-side. Also got from Italy, I got a single from a band called Jaguar and the Savants. Really awesome instrumental surf rock kind of stuff. There's the band in the back. The single's called Wet Side Stories, and like I said, I really like this. I think I'm going to try and see if I can find some of their LPs. And if I didn't mention it, they're from Italy. Also, got this one, the Vice Barons. I've got some of their other singles, and I have one of their albums. They're from Belgium, another instrumental rock / surf band. And although there's no information about when this is recorded, but apparently it's really early stuff that they reissued. Just comes in this cardboard fold over sleeve. Also picked this one up, Los Primos, and I picked this up for the fact that they do a version of the Beatles' Hard Day's Night, and they're more of a really punky sort of garage rock band from New York, who feature I don't know if you can see her right there, Candy Delmar. She used to be the bassist in the Cramps, and like I said, this is kind of punky. The A side is one of their own tunes called "Summertime Girls," and it sort of sounds a bit like a mixture of the Sex Pistols and the Ramone, with a very prominent saxophone sound on the A side, and the B side's a cover of "Hard Day's Night." So that's Los Primos. Twisters, or Twistin', is the name of the 45. And as far as I can tell, they only put out 2 singles in 1995. And last for the 45s is this one, the Budget Girls. I'm not sure when this was put out. They're from England. I have one of their other singles, but I don't know why I bought this, because they're terrible. They're really bad. There's 2 girls with a backup band, but the band is terrible, and they just scream through the songs, and they're terrible. But it's kind of fun, with song titles like Papa Wheelie, Coppa Feely, and Teabaggin'. And their other single, this is, I think, their debut single, which also, I believe, came out in 95. They had another single after this that I also have that shows a picture of the 2 girls on the front in the swimming in a bowl of miso soup, and the single's called "Me So Horny." So it's kind of fun, but they're not very good. And lastly, from this fellow, I picked up a CD because he didn't have this on vinyl, but it's really early live stuff from the Heartbreakers, recorded live in New York City in 1976, and this is back when Richard Hell was in the band. And the sound quality isn't the greatest, but it's not too bad. Still a good listen, but like I said, the sound quality isn't the greatest. Anyways, that was it from Zeeterrible. He was from France. Then I picked up some stuff from a local Canadian band. Not local to me. They're from Ontario. I believe they're from the Toronto area, but they're a surf band from Canada called Wasagas or Wasagas. I always call them Was a Gas, but it's actually, I think they pronounce it Wasagas. It's Mark Malibu and the Wasagas. This is their latest 45. Pepper Stomp, and 3 of the tracks from there, I think it's 3 of those tracks are on their latest LP, and 1 track is an unreleased. And I got that when I ordered this one. This is their brand new one, just came out late last year, and this is Knock Me Out. So Mark Malibu and the Wasagas, and this is on a neat looking kind of pink and black swirl, I guess you call that. And another neat thing about the band is labels always have these neat pictures on them, but the artwork is always great on their albums. So when I got that, I also ordered this one. This is one of the ones. I've got all their stuff on CD, but now I'm trying to get it all in vinyl. But I didn't have this one, the Dance Party A Go Go, and when Mark sent it, because I ordered directly from the band, when Mark sent it to me, he forgot to put this in the order. And this is another one. with the colored vinyl. And so what he did was I let him know that he forgot to put it in, so he was very sorry that he had messed up and did that. So he threw this one in for free, which is another one that I'm missing. I think now I've got their complete catalog. This one's called Haunted Hot Rod Beach Party. And this one, and this one feature the artwork of one of my favorite Canadian artists named Darren Marinock. He does a lot of artwork for bands and stuff. But anyways, a big thanks to Mark for throwing that in for free. The only thing I'm missing from their catalog now is their first release, which I believe was only on CD, and their first single, which was a picture disc, and they're long out of print, and I haven't been able to find them yet. So anyways, that was it from Mark, Malibu and the Wasagas. And they play a lot around the Ontario area. I'm hoping maybe this summer they'll come out this way. They are playing some dates over in Europe, so it's good that they're branching out a bit and going to places they haven't been to before. Next up is some stuff I got from Chaputa, and I talked a bit about some of this stuff in the Garage Rock video that I did previously to this one. But anyways, I got the New Dwarfs single, and a lot of the tracks, I don't know if all the tracks, but this single's called Sunshine, Lollipops and Churros, which I think last record store day, I don't know if it was Black Friday or the actual record store day before that, where they put out an album called Sunshine, Lollipops and Rainbows. And I'm not sure if all the tracks in this single are on that or just like half of them. Anyways, got that one. And then also this one, I talked about this one in that Garage Rock tag that I did. This is the brand new one from the Gruesomes, kind of a Canadian Garage Rock legends out of Montreal. This is their brand new one, just came out again late last year. It's called The Dimension of Fear. And if you saw my last video, remember I told you that it's been like about 25 years since their last one. It's good to see them back again. There's the back cover with great artwork, and their albums always have great artwork. And check my last one, you'll hear the story about this one, why I got this from Chaputa and not somewhere else. Go back and you can figure it out. Also got this one from Chaputa. This is the brand new one from the Head Coatees called Man Trap. And again, this is they haven't put out an album in 26 years, so it's been quite a while. And if you go back to that last video, I talked about this, about they used to just be a background, did background vocals for the Head Coats. And a couple of the girls were girlfriends from the guys from the Head Coats, and then they finally put out some stuff on their own. But this, like I said, is the brand new one, and it's more in the it's kind of a garage rock / a bit of punk in it, and a bit of kind of 60s girl group kind of sound. They actually do a cover of a couple of Ramones tracks. They do the KKK Took My Baby Away and he's going to kill that girl from the Ramones. So anyways, that's their brand new, and they also put out, to coincide with this release, they did 2 singles, and with tracks from this album, and then I think there's unreleased tracks on the B-sides of both of those singles. So that's the Head Coatees Man Trap. Their brand new one. And more new ones. This is from the Go-Go Killers with Beelzebubble Bath. And this one came out last year too, I believe, on Pygmy Records from France. And this band kind of reminds me of a cross between the Cramps and Mojo Nixon. Because the singer, especially the singer, I think personally, my opinion is he sounds an awful lot like Mojo Nixon. So if you put him fronting the Cramps, is sort of what you'll get on this album. There's the track listing on the back. Another one here, the Fuzz Tones. This one just came out. And it's called Live at the Dive 85. I'm assuming the Dive is a New York club in New York. And I believe this is one of those ones where they I think they just released this a couple of years back, and might have not had a release till then. I'm not sure about this one, but anyways, this is the Fuzz Tones with Live at the Dive 85, and there's the band in the back of the track listings. And another one of my favorite garage rock bands, and the sound in this one is really really good. And then another one that also features the Fuzz Tones, and you saw this one in my last video. This is this is the one that it's a festival that happened in New York City in '84. It's called Fuzz Fest '84, and this is the one that I kind of got mixed up with that Fuzz Tones album. This one was recorded, done in '84, but they didn't release this album. This is the first time it's been released, and this one came out in last year too, and features these bands: the Trifles, Cheapskates, Out of Place, Fuzz Tones, Vipers, and the Mosquitoes. This is a really, really good album. I really like this album. There's like about 3 tracks from each band. Tells you a little blurb there about the festival, and it doesn't say why. Yeah, it's just on black vinyl, but it doesn't say in that blurb. It just tells you that it wasn't released till last year, but it doesn't tell you why it took so long to release it. But anyways, it's a really, if you're into garage rock and you're into any of these bands, this album I highly recommend. Fuzz Fest '84. And lastly, a little 10-inch album that I saw this band on Facebook, a couple of clips of their girl band out of the UK, out of Liverpool, called Yee Loi. And this one is the two sisters. One plays guitar and bass, and the other one sings, although now she also plays drums. They don't tell you who played drums on this one, but they're Chinese Vietnamese mix, and Yee Loi, I guess in Cantonese, means 2 girls, and this is their second release from 20 22, I believe. It's a 10-inch, 7-song mini LP called Get Going. And if you can see the track listing on the back there, they do a Ramones tune. They do a cover version of Rock and Roll High School, and they do a cover version of one of the songs from the Sex Pistols from the great Rock and Roll Swindle. But they bill themselves as a punk band, but I think they're more of a, well, they are a punk band, but more of the punk pop kind of band. And now they've been joined by their younger brother on bass. And I believe they're working on doing a full-length LP that they're recording. They did, prior to this release, I think the year before, they put out a self-released LP, but even on their website, it's not available, and there's none available on Discogs, so they probably just put it out in limited quantities. So I'll keep an eye out for that, but I haven't seen it yet. Anyways, that's the band called Yee Loi, and this is their Get Going, their last release. Like I said, there should be something coming out maybe this year from them, another album. And if you go on YouTube, there's lots of clips on there of them. They I guess did a tour with Adam Ant, because you can see them using Adam Ant's drum riser. So anyways, that's it for this time around. I'm not sure what I'm doing next, so it might be a while for the next video. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this one. Like always, if you did and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button. I don't know what the hell that does. It's something to do with the algorithm. Maybe if I get enough likes from different videos, your videos show up more. Anyways, anybody that's done videos for a while knows what hitting the like button does for you, besides stroking your ego, if you get a lot of them, which I don't actually. Anyways, hit the like button anyways, and if you want to know when I do my next video, hit the notification bell and they'll let you know. Anyways, thanks again. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you at the next video.